While Bollywood loves the Q7, it's Audi's entry sedan, the A4, that's been at the forefront of its campaign for growth. The company's longest running and highest volume player around the world, the A4 is also the leader in its segment in India. But with the current generation car arriving on our shores in 2008, it was time for a transformation.
So this is the all-new A4. And while the basics, the dimensions and the underpinnings haven't changed, a lot of other things have, starting with the headlamps and a subtly reworked front grille and bonnet.
Like most mid-life cycle refreshes, the styling changes to the A4 are more evolution than revolution. You will immediately notice the new headlamps, which are a more sculpted version of the ones we saw on the Q3. But the other changes to the front end, the new grille, the resculpted bumper, the lines on the bonnet are subtle. You won't notice them in isolation, but put it all together and the A4 now looks sharper and even more angular. The subtlety continues at the back with restyled tail lamps and a new rear bumper. Our test car arrived with the optional S-Line pack that adds larger wheels and tyres as well as a new side skirt. The changes continue inside the cabin too. Starting with the new steering wheel inspired by the A6, lots more chrome garnish on the vents and dials, and a revised MMI system with voice dialogue and a color monitor. It might all sound a bit like a regulation facelift, but trust me, once you get moving, the major changes to the car are quite apparent. Rather than stop with a styling refresh, Audi has gone the whole hog with the A4 and significantly upgraded the power plants. The new car is available with 3 engines, the range-topping 3-litre V6 diesel, a 2-litre diesel and this engine. An all-new 1.8-litre TSI unit.
Audi has made a whole host of changes to this 4-cylinder unit. The injection system, valve timing and lift, thermal management. It all sounds very techy and typically German. But what it translates to in the real world is an improvement in the ARAI certified fuel efficiency to 15.64 kilometers per litre.
The petrol engine now produces 170 PS of power and 320 Newton meters of torque. And that delivers a 0 to 100 time of 9.7 seconds. But the big impact of the torque is on drivability, with the A4 pulling cleanly in almost every gear and chugging along with very little fuss in traffic. This variant doesn't get a dual clutch gearbox, instead using Audi's Multitronic setup, and comes with start-stop technology as standard. As a result, under overdrive's testing, the city mileage is up to 9.1 kilometers per litre as against 8.8 for the older car, but the A4 scored lower on the highway runs to leave the overall figure pretty much unchanged.
The most significant change to the A4, also part of the quest for better efficiency, is the new electromechanical power steering system, which replaces the old hydraulic unit. How does this affect efficiency, you ask? Well, let me throw another number at you. Audi claims that this could improve fuel efficiency by saving up to 30 milliliters of fuel per 100 kilometers. But really, what you and I should be worried about is its impact on the dynamics of the A4.
The new steering is an absolute boon in traffic, light and immediately transferring all inputs to the wheels. As speeds build up, the unit weights up nicely, and it's only at the very limit that you sense it lacking the final 2% feedback of the hydraulic system. Since both entry variants are strictly front-wheel drive, the car does tend to understeer around corners at speed, but that's something you will largely encounter only around a racetrack.
The A4 already had the best ride quality in the segment, but as part of this upgrade package, Audi's managed to even lift that by a few notches. The car I'm driving is spec'd with the optional S-Line pack, and that means larger tyres and rims. But despite that, the ride quality is extremely compliant and oh so plush and comfortable.
The final major change to the A4 is its pricing, and this change was a pleasant surprise with Audi cutting prices across the range. The 1.8-litre TSI petrol starts at 27.33 lakh rupees, while the two diesels cost 29.38 lakhs for the entry 2-litre and 38 lakhs for the range-topping fully loaded V6 diesel. What's more, Audi actually brought forward the new A4's launch plans to counter a move from Mercedes, launching the new C-Class in 2011 and to get the first blow in against BMW's new 3 Series. Let the games begin.
Since it first entered the Indian market, Audi has been working to a very clear plan. And as the numbers bear out, the company is on the road to success. But this move may well be a masterstroke. The A4 was already the best-selling car in its segment, but faced with the imminent launch of the all-new BMW 3 Series, Audi has acted and acted very smartly. This is a very significant upgrade to the A4, not some simple cosmetic job. And what the company has managed to do is significantly improve an already class-leading product and offer better value at the same time by cutting prices. Now that in the Indian market is really unbeatable, isn't it?